Hello, hello, hello. How are ya?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Welcome, welcome everybody to the commentary zone. Today on TCZ News, we have a little story about our favorite Whitney Thore and the new season coming up for My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Okay, so they've released the trailer for season 8. My interest was piqued. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not going to lie either. I'm just like, I'm peaked to see what's really going to happen in the train wreck that will follow. Because
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I see this disaster written all over this. And I
Yeah,
feel
I
bad for
um
her.
I I want to be supportive, Jamal. Don't get me wrong. There was a time that I really enjoyed watching My Big Fat Fabulous Life,
Mhm.
but as I watched the trailer, somehow it seemed produced. Just
You know
saying
what it
that.
was? Yes, because I I like the fact that she's teamed with Jessica. I think that was a good move.
Mm-hmm.
Because she couldn't make it work with Ryan for some reason. I had no clue how that. I think the problem was her mostly, in my opinion, because
Mm-hmm.
she makes business with pleasure and took out her frustrations on Ryan, which wasn't fair.
Yeah.
Now, I like that she's partnered with Jessica, who's like a longtime trainer. They're good friends, you know. Jessica does keep it 100 with her, but in a softer way. So I think she'll be more open and responsive to Jessica in that manner. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like she said in the trailer, like just because I partnered with No BS Active, I wish she would quit saying partner since she's really quick to let people know she owns it when things go south or go sour. She can just say like,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, I brought Jessica on board to help with No BS Active. This is her role. Blah blah blah. No problem with that." I
Mm-hmm.
when she said she was killing it, I'm like, how? Where? I mean, based on my last look, maybe like a month ago, I didn't see like any. I didn't hear any new content on her Instagram or on the No BS Active page. I think we looked at that in another story.
Mm-hmm. But maybe they're telling her to hold off on that until the season premieres.
Okay, I mean, I hope so because you talking about you killing it. I'm looking like where killing
Yeah.
what spiders,
Yeah.
roaches? What are you killing? Because
So
it can't be it can't be content 'cause I ain't seen it, but hope you got it in the vault somewhere and you just ain't released it yet.
yeah, oh my God. I've just come to expect her living in her own little world. This
Mhm.
People article, My Big Fat Fabulous Life Season 8 trailer teases what's next for Whitney Thore. Um, I just think it's more of the same, you know?
Mhm.
You let's talk about this guy in France that she's talking to, because at the end of last season she was hinting she was on a dating site and
Right.
not having much luck. It was an international dating site, and she was getting hits from someone from France, but I don't think it went very well.
Mhm.
And so now, coincidentally, she's taking French lessons from some guy in France, and all of a sudden, this has become a romantic interest, and she needs to go to France to see him.
For
Really?
me, Whitney, this is no not to be mean, no shade, but baby, France wasn't good to you last time. Why are you going back? I'm
That
sorry,
because
but
that's where she got proposed to, right?
look how that worked out. Just saying.
Oof.
I'm just saying. Like you could have went to like London, um, Ireland, Scotland,
Italy.
Italy, Germany, the Netherlands. There's a whole lot of other European countries you could have went to, but you went back to the place
Mhm.
where you got a quote unquote engagement, then come back and lose the ring, then baby boy had a baby on you. Baby, France is not for you. Stop. Just
She's
saying.
trying to make it right.
That's no. I mean, I you I watched her years ago, just like you.
Uh-huh.
And with her, I get frustrated because I see her what she could do and what she
Mhm.
could be. but it's like she's hooked on the wrong things and refuses to really own her shortcomings and say this is where I went wrong. Like if you think about it, I've never heard her once say I moved too fast with Chase. And
Mm-hmm.
now she's doing it again. And I'm not one to agree with Tal. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a fan at all. But he said, you know what? She's doing it again. She's going for
Mm-hmm.
another long distance relationship with an unattainable man. I'm like, or unavailable man, whatever it is. I'm like, Tal,
Mm-hmm.
you don't speak too much truth, but I'm going to ride with you on this one.
Yep.
I'm here for that commentary because you ain't never lied. She's doing it again, and it's frustrating to you as a viewer
Did
because
someone even mention a catfish?
yeah, she's like, oh my god, like what if she goes, what if she go over there, or what if she goes over here and it's not him? What if it's a catfish? And then she said like, well, I'm still going. I'm like, okay,
She gets these things in her head. And like I said, this is why I feel like she lives in her own little la la land.
right.
And it's not where the rest of us coexist.
hmm I
It's just
totally
very
agree.
weird.
I mean, she's going, and they have the guy's face blurred out, so that's interesting. So I'm like, okay, maybe this could be the real person that they blurred his face.
So wait a minute. Do you think they blurred his face because he didn't agree to be on television? On her show?
And I think they blurred it for just for the trailer, so people don't go. So that way, people don't look him up and reverse Google search the image. I think that's
Oh,
why they blurred his face.
smart.
hmm
Very smart. So is there anything else in here? Like I just feel like this is gonna be the same old.
hmm
Except that she's learning French now.
Exactly. I do want to. I wanted. I thought she already had her eggs frozen. Did she never do that in the first place?
I I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't know.
Okay. I always thought that
But
was a big deal for her that she. That's why she wanted to get married. Like she was said she wanted to get married so she could have children. I thought she had. Out of all the way she was acting, the way they made it seem on the show, like she had already had her eggs frozen. So when she said it's time for me to get IVF, and get my eggs frozen, I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you did that already.
here's the thing, and I'm no expert on this, guys, but she waited till 37 to freeze her eggs. Don't most
Yeah,
people like think 30 is late?
that's why I thought. That's why I thought she did it years ago. So I could be wrong.
But it could also be part of the fantasy web that she spins for us on this show. Who's to say she hasn't already done it and they're just injecting her with saline?
Fair. Okay. And poor.
Not
Like,
not to be overly negative, but
no.
worse things have happened on our reality shows. And I say
Right.
reality loosely, you
Right.
know. Um is it bad that I just don't believe anything that this girl does
No.
anymore?
Because we're going off her history of behavior. That's all.
Oh my God. I
And
don't
then
know.
poor
And she,
Babs.
wait, what's the deal with Buddy? Why is she like begging to she doesn't want to be like begging him to see him once a week? Let Buddy go. Buddy
Right.
is a grown 40-year-old man. Why he's still living at your house?
Oh, because the girlfriend doesn't live in Greensboro.
Then
That's
Buddy
why.
don't need to be on the show.
Well, but we need Buddy because we
No, we
need that.
don't.
Well, they need
Mm.
Buddy.
Buddy is her fallback, like
Right.
partner, male figure that she
hmm
could possibly have a relationship with if he wasn't totally revolted by her.
That's why we need that girl thing, don't they? They keep Buddy because he's like easy storyline. That's all it really is. Let's be honest.
I don't know. I think for Buddy to really progress in his life, I think he should get off this show and
Right.
go and live somewhere on his own and
Yes.
not always up under her.
Agreed.
Because that's just a power thing for her. Because it's always in her house that she's paying
hmm
for, and he's a squatter there. And
Right.
she doesn't let him forget it. Because what does she do? She turns him into her butler.
That and he's not about to give up that chick right now, so I'm mad at him. Just saying.
What? I don't care.
And
I
I hope Babs gets well soon because we saw that she
she
hurt her back,
fell.
and they don't she hurt her back when she fell, and the doctors don't know what's going on, so they gotta figure that out. So we hope Babs recovers. We hope Babs recovers before the season ends.
Yeah. Yeah. But why was she out by herself though? Was she by herself? I couldn't figure out that scene where it
Me
looked like
neither.
she was
We gotta
falling.
watch it. Right.
Yeah, but I'm
We
really
gotta watch it.
concerned about Babs because this is what first the stroke. No,
Hmm.
who had the diabetes? It was the dad who had
It
the
was the
diabetes,
diabetes.
and then Babs had the stroke,
Right.
and now she's fallen and hurt her back. Like
Hmm.
we need to get a couple of CNAs in there to do round the clock care for Babs
Yes.
because her
Glenn.
and the husband Glenn
Glenn.
are the
Yes.
only people that I like on this show. Oh, and Hunter.
Love her family. I
And the
would love.
assorted animals.
I wish they could do a spinoff with the family, with Whitney as a friend of the friends of the show. I'd watch them.
We don't need Whitney. We could just do Glenn and Bab.
Well, she could be a friend of a friend. Oh, she could be like the friend of the dog or something.
No, she could deliver groceries once a week and just
Okay.
drop them off at the front door
Okay.
and slowly back away.
I love her family. I would let
Mm-hmm.
her. I want to see more of her family and less of her friends, and I'm going to stick by that. Her friends do not entertain me. Her friends do not really hold her as accountable as they should. I feel that Hunter, Glenn, and Bab give it to her straight with no chasers at all.
Here's the thing. I remember you touched on Jessica saying that, she gives it to Whitney straight, but just not as harsh as Ryan did. How much
Right.
you want to bet she's going to fall into line with the rest of the friends once she's
Yep.
permanently on the payroll?
She will.
This sucks. Oh my God. We have no faith in this upcoming season.
No. But we'll watch it just to see what actually happens and how I want to see how it actually plays itself out.
Why?
Because it's TLC. TLC is what it is.
Okay. So their season starts what, August 17th?
Yeah, yeah, I can wait, but I'm interested to see what happens.
Okay. So
I'll be honest. I'm only tuning in for Babs, Glenn, Hunter, and to see if the franchise is real. That's all I'm tuning in for. I care about nothing else. I'm just
oh
saying.
my God. Oh my God. Any
But I
final
do.
thoughts on this?
Yes, for her, we do not hate her. We do not dislike her. We just want to see growth and for her to reach her fullest potential. Because
Yeah.
she has the personality. She has that X factor. And when you have that X factor, I really feel with this kind of platform, you have a responsibility to use it to its full extent because you have no BS active. You know how many voluptuous quote unquote plus size women would love to have your platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many people you could really inspire just by like being you and really working on your business and focusing on
Mm-hmm.
yourself. That is a big deal. I just feel like she's wasting season after season. So it's not that we dislike her; it's the fact that like we see so much in you, and you're falling short of what you really could do. That's all.
I'm just sick of recycled plot lines.
That too.
That's my only beef. Like, and what plot lines we do see are very thin at best.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. I can go with that.
There was a time where I thought that she was a really genuine individual and I enjoyed watching her.
Mm-hmm.
She to me had a very strong spirit, an inner strength that she never gave up despite all the obstacles in front of her. She's a very inspiring person to
Yes.
watch. And then slowly but surely, I stopped being inspired by her, which was
Right.
sad
Agreed.
because this is a very unusual show. Um, and it has a huge following. Well deserved. I just want her to be better and bring better for us, the people who are fans of what
Yeah,
she does.
agreed, 100%.
Mhm. Okay, so guys, this was the People article, My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Season 8, trailer teases what's next for Whitney Way Thore. We'll have a link to it in our description below. But leave your comments. Let us know what you think about the upcoming season. Are you going to watch? We look like we're going to be watching, so come and join us. And we'll talk about it afterwards. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Most importantly, tell a friend. Follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. And hey to the replay crew.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us.
Okay, any final words, Jamal?
No, we're good.
All right, so until next time.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye.